Hi, everyone. So as I recover along with my wife, Debbie, from the absolutely traumatizing experience that we experienced, and it's now being written about on all the global media, Friday night in Vienna, where I was assaulted by a vitriolic anti-Semitic Islamist crowd, kicked, pushed, punched, my shirt destroyed, my glasses broken, and then threatened with arrest by the police, which was the worst part, and having to go 2 hours to the police station on Shabbat as we recover from that. And as I continue my tour, meeting many in the Jewish community in small and vulnerable and at-risk communities all across Western Europe, where I lived for 11 years of my life at Oxford University. All the journalists who are calling me are asking me, so what is the future? Israelis come here and they're afraid to speak Hebrew. I wore yarmulke and tzitzis and had the crap beat out of me, and then threatened with arrest by the police. So I've been telling the journalists there's only one of three options. Option number one is, and by the way, this is one of the beautiful rivers. I'm not going to say which one. I don't need more people attacking me. Option number one is that Jews and Israelis just decide never to visit Europe again. The problem is that realizes Hitler's dream of making Europe uterine. It also means that we can't parade and celebrate our Jewishness. It means we can't stand up for Israel. It means that fear has kicked us out. I can't accept that. I refuse to be afraid of any of these thugs. As you saw on Friday, I'm not going to be afraid of them. I'm not saying that I didn't feel afraid of them, so I'm not going to show fear. Number two, so that's out. You can't. Number two is you can come and hide. Take your yarmulkes off, take your Magen Davids off. I can't tell you how many Israelis we met who won't even speak Hebrew. They won't even speak Hebrew in Europe. Well, that's an even worse thing. What are you going to become like Moranos in Spain? Hide your Jewishness, pretend to be Catholic, pretend not to be Israeli. How many Moranos have you met today? There were hundreds of thousands in Spain 500 years ago. They were all committed Jews. They pretended to be Catholic just to survive. But are any of them around? No, they're all gone, because a hidden Judaism is an extinct Judaism. Also, how embarrassing, after creating the State of Israel and having the IDF being probably the second or third most powerful military in the world, amidst Israel being a tiny country, how embarrassing that we are afraid to speak Hebrew, wear a yarmulke. You know how many Israelis I met? I meet people, and I showed you some of them even in Times Square, New York. 3 Israeli female combat soldiers, and I'm not judging them. They just fought Hezbollah and Hamas, real combat soldiers, but they were speaking a broken English in Times Square.